Ahoy there, mateys, it's Angie, goldiestarling. That joke's probably old by now. Anyway, I want to show you how I made my seashells and my like special effects stuff for the Davy Jones makeup tutorial. And I'm going to show you just how I make certain things. I'm going to show you how I painted them as well. Here's some of the pieces. They're just like seashell type doodaddies, thingamabobbers, as you can see. And these are made of liquid latex, and I just painted them with like PAX paint and stuff. And you know, it's just a quick, easy way to get some really cool kind of effects without having to like sculpt something out. So here are these, and I used liquid latex, as I said before, and candy molds, which you can find all over the internet. Actually, I found mine on Amazon. Some of these are like $2 or $3 a piece. Really cheap, easy way to do it. Just various different candy molds. So I'm going to show you how I poured them, and yeah, let's get started. For something like this, which is really thin, I mean, as you can see, it's really thin. You don't have to worry about the pouring process. You just go ahead and use your liquid latex. You just pour it straight in there and let it dry. It usually takes about, I'd say 24 hours, maybe. And the latex that I like to use for these kind of things is this clear latex from Kryolan, however you want to pronounce it. This is a really kind of runnier latex, and it just really pours into the mold really well, and it grabs every detail as far as everything goes. So you just, you know, shake it up and pour it into the mold. And you will notice that it will have some air bubbles if you shake it a lot. So you might want to just, you know, agitate the mold a little bit after you pour it, like wait an hour, and the bubbles will usually come up to the surface, and you can just kind of pop mold down like that and it'll release the air bubbles. So I'm just going to show you one really quickly, and it's super simple. I mean, it's literally pouring liquid latex into the mold. I'm going to show you another mold which is a little bit thicker, and it's this one here, which is kind of like a conch shell, or you know, just a seashell in general. I found the best way to do it is in layers. Otherwise, like you'll see with this one, you'll get this kind of suction area, which is fine because you don't want the piece or the prosthetic to be too heavy, and you want it to stay on the face. But if you don't want these kind of crevices, you have to pour this in layers. So what you would do is you would pour like just a little bit in there, then get, you know, the coating down, just coat the main areas, let that dry maybe 2 or 3 hours, and then you would pour some more on top of that until you get like a finished piece. So once your molds have set up and everything, you should have a piece like this. They just pull easily out of the mold. If you have any excess, you can just take some scissors and just cut, you know, the excess off the sides. Now on to barnacles. I actually got this idea from one of my good friends, Joanna Delilah. She's a fantastic lady. Love her to pieces. Anyway, she did a cool makeup tutorial that was an octopus, and she had the tentacles and everything, and it's just really, it's awesome. But she used Cherrios for the little suckers that were on the tentacles. So I said, hey, that'd be really cool to do for some barnacles. What I did essentially was to pour some liquid latex in the starfish mold, and then just dip Cherrios down in there, and then pull them out, and then set them on the mold, and they just pull off, and you can see it's going to be a great little kind of extra dimensional kind of tentacle. And make sure you coat the entire piece of cereal because it will get pretty nasty. For the painting process, I use PAX paint, which is half Pros-Aide, half acrylic paint. So I like to use the no stick because it isn't sticky once it dries. Mixed with you know, just a standard acrylic paint. You could use whatever you have. I have a brown here, a white, a black, an orange, and a red. I find that working in layers and doing colors in layers really helped me kind of get some really cool details out of my little pieces. So there's like 10 different colors on there. But also it's good to look at references like seashells and little things of that nature. I just added a couple of different colors to a white base, like a little bit of brown and then a little bit of yellow into the mix. And it would probably be best to mix this in a palette where you can actually sort of measure, but since this is just a demo and the results really aren't necessary to my survival, then I'm just going to do it like this. So just pour what you think is approximately half and half and mix it together. You know, once that's mixed, I just used one of these little foam guys, picked up some paint, and just painted in different layers to get the colors and different textures that I wanted on each seashell. This will take about an hour, hour and a half to dry. You can kind of test it between, see where it's at, if it's dry or not. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think this is a really cool kind of technique that you can use to do a number of things. You could really do a bunch of different themes with this. I mean, I could see this working for a mermaid, or you can find candy molds for all sorts of things and have that kind of added to your makeup or to your costume or whatnot. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to subscribe and comment and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, if you want to hang out with me on Facebook and Twitter, we always have a fun time there. And yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.